Hey there folks, this is David on David's Brain. Welcome back to our ongoing Let's Play of Metaphor ReFantazio for the PS5. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, and contribute by Patreon, links in the description at the bottom. Alright, so last time we celebrated defeating the human. Let's see. Yufa is out and about in the world, and she's, basically she wants to, let's see. Yeah, she wants to get a little bit stronger to see if she's ready for the real world, for the outside world outside of Virga Island. So Denny decided to get he told her, hey, do what I did, go undergo the trial of Moldova. You need to complete the trial in the deepest part of the land of ceremony for Yufa. The informant of the Golden Deer Hearth on Virga Island should know more about the monsters there. And yeah, in order to challenge Louise, we need to study 25 different archetypes, which, we're working on. Alright. I don't mean to be a bother, but I've been thinking about those trials my brother mentioned. It may be an old custom, but I think I'd like to try it anyway. Well, hey, if it's still full of monsters, and we'll still get some work done. If we do go, please be mindful of your preparations. I've heard that the land of ceremony only ever sees poor weather. And apparently going through the trials will give you a new power, or something like that. So maybe we should go to the land of ceremony. Yeah, there's only bad weather there, but luckily, let's see, where is he? Let's see. Yes. Denny can apparently control the weather. And yeah, if we talk to him enough, or yeah, if we give him either his favorite dish from Yufa or 20 bluefin tunas, a greedy asshole. Yeah, 20 marbled bluefin tunas, he'll change the weather. First one's free, but the rest is gonna cost you. Well, then again, I guess changing the weather is, a little bit of tit for tat. So, fair enough. All right, let's see what's going on in towns. The next step up is the dedication of divine relics, an unsurprising choice by the Sanctus Church. Divine relics belong to the pagans, don't they? I imagine there'll be lots of people aiming for Virga Island. I met some of those islanders in the course of my travels. Honestly, they're not a bad lot, despite what the church may say. They're rather quiet, but they're an understanding tribe, and they don't seem like our enemies. So they're the victims of prejudice, just like us. If those divine relics are something precious to them, can't say I endorse them stealing them away.
Look at that. Stop!
Well, people of Brylehaven at least seem on board. Oh, yeah. Or at least not buying into the church's garbage. Let's see here.
What's his eat?
Blast this heat. Proper aces.
Oh yeah, let's swing by our little black market stall here and see what he's got.
What is it? Oi there! Oi!
Say.
Whoa!
Let's see, Devil, Tower, Star, Moon, Sun, and Judgment. Okay.
All right then. What now?
And luckily tomorrow there's going to be a thunderstorm, so we can cash in a whole bunch of our magla here and get ourselves a nice big old payday. And yeah, for where we're going, we're going to need it.
All right. Where to?
Alright, anyways, up to Martiera.
Oh.
And yeah, too bad that there isn't a mag trader around here, so we can get this over with, but...
Hello there.
Back when I was in the royal capital, I was made to paint nothing but lies. Most all the works in the Grand Cathedral are pure fabrications. Oh, do tell. God, country, they don't know what's true. All they know is might makes right. Yep, that sounds about right.
Hello there.
Yeah, again, I'm starting to see why Louise is so gung-ho on just getting rid of Forden. And was so pissed at the king if the Sanctus Churches is this much of a bunch of assholes. But then again, Forden being in power and Forden being in power and Forden... Oh yeah, oh wait a minute. I almost forgot. Who exactly allowed Forden to go and just run roughshod all over the country? You know, when you killed the king's, presumably killed the king's son? You know. Yeah, no, Luis just gave Forden the perfect excuse to create an enemy for the people, and then Luis comes in, kills him, and becomes the big damn hero. Create a problem, sell a solution.
Whatever.
Life in town has calmed down some, hasn't it? But now, the problem is this rock. While we've been preoccupied with our own tumult here, an awful lot's happened in the country too. The ranks have changed quite a bit, haven't they?
You've really helped me out of a jam.
I didn't really think any of this secession nonsense was relevant during the kidnappings, but at the end, it was one of the candidates who put an end to that whole mess. If you live in this country, it's relevant to you. We should all think hard on who the next king should be. While on the subject, did you all notice that elder boy in the corner over there? Isn't that... the candidate that resolved the incidents, the one you were just talking about earlier. He's still pretty small time, but he's given it his all. Good to know.
Where to?
Let's see, where is
Let's go.
Oh, we found Lena. So, and yep, she's officially dropped out of the race. Oh, we meet again. Did you find a divine relic for Saints Day? Sort of. I dropped out of the competition, but I wish I could have gone to Montiaro.
Now that's cracking.
After all, there are so many brilliant golden runners to see in the tournament, especially yours. I'm expecting great things. Well, make sure. Well, every vote counts, so much appreciated.
Hey, mister.
What in the blazes?
Do me.
And well, hey, she got the job done. She promoted her family's gauntlet runner protection. So you know, I'd say mission accomplished. Let's see.
Let's go.
Do we have enough gold beetles to get the new thing?
Hey there.
Just five more. Okay, fine.
All right. Where to?
Let's go.
And yep, there's always some new conversation buzzing around in Grand Trad. Let's see here.
Idiot peasants.
Beg pardon?
It's damnably hot.
Indeed, 'tis not too bad.
Dedicating those divine relics. Splendid! His Eminence Borden will finally get the best of those damn pagans on Saints' Day. And that vulgar mustard tribe, defilers of faith. They pray to gods that will never answer. Oh, like yours are immediately on speed dial? Shut up!
How did I wind up?
Yeah, but then again, religion is just a whole different kind of grift. Eh.
This heat is
I
insufferable.
certainly can see it being Louise. Can we talk?
Alright, buddy?
Save it.
Make on.
Oh, this heat is
Alright, let's see what else is going on around town. The next leg of the tournament will take place on Saints' Day in Montiaro. Divine relics will be opened up in a dedication ceremony held in the Opera House. On Divine relics, there's creepy pagan items. Should we really gather those things in one place? Fret not. Sanctifax Borden means to take the Divine relics from the hands of the dangerous pagans in order to keep all of us safe. He's just speaking straight lies. And putting the relics in the hands of the Sanctus Church is a real scary thing here. Oh yeah, and I got a feeling that Saints Day is going to be one hell of a day that no one's going to forget anytime soon. I look at it every day. It's really become part of my daily routine. It was indeed. When that eldest lad's face showed up, it was the first thing I noticed that morning. If only there was a job up there where I could earn money just looking at this thing. Yeah, so what do you do for a living? I look at a rock. Uh-huh.
What is it?
I've heard the next task for the tournament is to collect divine relics. To be quite honest, I never heard of such a thing before. They're ancient primitive tools with hidden magic power. The pagans treat them as symbols of faith.
Thank you.
I've always imagined they were dangerous myself. I can't believe there are people out just holding on to strange objects of unknown nature. Well, even if the church were to collect them all, how do we know it's safe? We know how to handle igniters, but this is entirely new territory. I feel like it may be even more dangerous to take them from the original owners. What if they shouldn't be handled? You must be joking. Tell me, between the pagans and the sanctus, who would you choose to trust? Surely it goes without saying. Yeah, rather go with the guys who actually have the things instead of the assholes coming along to take them. Sanctifac's Warden only does what's best for everyone. He has the people in mind with his every move. Oh, you're funny.
Look at that. What acceleration is going on?
Yeah, no, if they saw what was underneath those ruins, yeah, I'm pretty sure they would just go completely and utterly garbanzo beans. I almost want to take them on a little field trip there just to go and see them, see the looks on their faces when they realize that their entire religious doctrine is a complete bunk.
Where to?
What was it doing?
Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Hiya.
The way things used to be around here, it was peaceful. I never knew what people were thinking. I didn't need to. But then you came and suddenly it's all different. I suppose people are saying what they are holding in, but it's oozing out like pus from a sore. Many new people can really change the world, eh? I always thought I'd live on this island forever. Never questioned it. Well, just give me a couple of days while I make sure that the world is actually, you know, decent so they don't go and spit on your helmet.
Well met.
We have the spear. As our sole means of dispatching Louise, 'tis a precious tool indeed. Now is the time for prudence. We straighten our arm before the thrust. And speaking of spears and thrusting... wait, that came out wrong. Anyways, I've been thinking of my once compatriot Rhodanthe. I still want to believe in him. I can't help but hope that in the heart of his ambition still lies a knight's conviction. Yeah, no, the guy's clearly a power-hungry thug, so... I believe I know a way I might see the truth, through a fair and honest duel. Yeah, no, if his entire reason why he got to where he is just to be an opportunistic ladder climber, he'll do anything to make sure he wins. I feel I can see through Rhodanthe's plot with my overflowing wisdom.
Perhaps.
You think him capable of such dishonor? But surely... No, you're right. I shouldn't discount it. Perhaps he would resort to underhanded means.
No.
I suppose I simply didn't want to consider it. It is a hard prospect to face that he would change so drastically. But indeed, it is as you say. I have a higher cause to fight for. I cannot afford to risk my life on a more petty pursuit. You know, I've actually just been asked a favor by an old acquaintance. I should reach out to him. I should like to go to him now if my witness has no objections. Yeah, no, let's go and pay a visit.
I thank you.
Heartening indeed. Let us hurry to the gallows in Grand Stride. I've heard word that Rhodanthe is preparing for another execution. Before I arrive, I must meet with a certain organization. You go on. Let us meet at the gallows. Oh, fun field trip. Yay.
Listen!
Good citizens! Once again it appears some traitors have wormed their way into our midst.
Heed my words!
But fear not. In the name of the Honourable Order of Knights, we shall render judgment upon these 8 pawns of evil who would disturb our peace.
Wait!
Rhodanthe, halt!
Whoops.
What now? Have you come to aid in this execution? Yeah, no, we're here to beat you with an inch of your life.
No.
Yes.
Indeed, you stand as the guiltiest man here. Never hide your sins behind the knighthood's honor again. By my hand you will stain it no further. Well, isn't this a sight? That a defecting vagrant would bluster so at the Knight Commander himself.
No.
Nay, we two were once royal knights both, birds of a feather, and so, Rhodanthe, I challenge you to a duel.
As a knight.
And should I win, I will halt this capricious execution. I stake my very life upon it. A duel, eh? You would gamble your life for this? You would be no match for me besides. Do you then mean to run for my challenge, O Commander of the Honourable Order?
Yeah!
Death to traitors! Glory to the Knight Commander! Give sanctions more time! The people would have your answer. A duel is a sacred battle. As a knight, will you disregard it? Very well. Consider your foolish offer accepted. If you so wish to badly be reminded of the gulf between us, I shall oblige you. Morpheus is my witness. Where is yours?
Oi!
Nasatum! Sir? You will be my witness. I trust I need not explain.
Well then.
We go to more discreet grounds. This will be a fierce battle indeed, and I do not wish to set the people ill at ease. I shall meet you before the great gate.
Let's move.
Morpheus to me. Alright, here we are.
Here?
You chose a place far from any audience. Had you more confidence, we could have settled this for all to see. Hey, remember, you ain't allowed to die here, so go and beat this asshole and we'll call it a day. No dying out there, Hulkenberg.
Now then.
Witness President ready. Now then, let us fight with all honor and fairness. Draw your sword, Rhodanthe. That will be quite unnecessary. Nasatum! What? I can't move! Oh, wow, the cheaty bastard cheated. Who could have guessed?
Absurd.
Fool, you and the weapon make quite the names for yourselves. You'd think I'd do the deed right there with the whole town watching. Nasatum here was kind enough to bring a specialist igniter once outlawed. I thought killing you might take some extra measures. Hurts, doesn't it? Like 100 blades in one, slicing through every part of you. And her pain, Nasatum. Hey, I'm still here, dickhead! Why'd you face me instead? I told you, Morpheus, do not interfere! Weighted against despair, I would endure this pain 1,000-fold! What? How?
Rhodanthe.
I wanted to believe you would accept my challenge in earnest, but now more than anything I see I was a fool to have faith in you. Oh wow, even when she was still paralyzed by that thing, she still kicked your ass.
Rhodanthe.
Your skills have dulled, Rhodanthe, and that Nasatum fellow appears to have absconded. Victory is ours then. As wagered, your thoughts of an execution shall be stayed. How could this be? An heiress of nepotism brought up by nothing more than her lineage has no right to take what I've earned by ability alone.
Stop.
I took nothing from you. It was you alone who soiled, then abandoned your knightly path.
Speak no more.
Stay your tongue. I'm nothing like you. You threw your title away, but I have a duty to maintain absolute order in this city while the throne you made is unoccupied.
Heed my words.
Do you think it's easy to keep the citizens in line? Do you think it's a simple matter? Our snares must succeed for us to eliminate resistance.
No.
A knight follows an oath of allegiance, not power alone. 'Tis not the convenience of a title, nor a means to bury one's own fears of inferiority. I had hoped you and I might have one last fair duel as peers. But the time for settlement is past. Our paths diverged long ago.
Hail.
Enough of this. Take away this fiend who mistook and abused the crown's power for his own. About time he got to step in. Take him away. Aye, sir. Oh, and by the way, Rhodanthe,
My word.
don't drop the soap. Never thought you settled this in a duel. Not exactly about to fight fair, is he? Who are you exactly? Who are you anyway? Oh, Lady Hulkenberg didn't say. We're Knights of the Shadow Guard. Oh. Rhodanthe's been relieved of his duties as Knight Commander. As such, we're taking him into custody.
This time?
Anyhow, you really helped us out. We've been waiting for a chance to catch Rhodanthe red-handed overstepping his bounds. I did mention, yes. I had to call upon a certain organization before we set forth. Ah, right. I've been asked to help expose Rhodanthe's wrongdoings. Having departed the knighthood, I was also free of certain limits imposed by the title. Still, you seem pretty reluctant, Lady Hulkenberg. Kept saying you convinced Rhodanthe to step down of his own volition. I wanted to believe that within him, a knightly pride yet survived, and now 'tis an outcome most unfortunate. Well, hey, you still did your job. You brought the murdering psychopath to justice.
No.
But you were able to stop him.
True.
You're right. And I'm not one without you. So thank you for seeing this through.
Yes.
We've already investigated his home. Had all the evidence we need. Caesar was executing certain people who had gone on the wrong side of the nobles. And those 8 that were to be hanged today, they were acquitted of all wrongdoing. It's not the Shadow Guard's true purpose, to be sure, but hard to overlook something like this. We thank you for your efforts in resolving the matter, Day Knight.
A true knight.
He addressed me as a knight of further night. I cannot say if I've lived up to such a title. What are you talking about?
Incredible.
You certainly seem like a model knight to me, Hulkenberg. You exaggerate, surely. I have a ways to go until that point. We still have yet to restore His Highness the Prince, after all. For now, though, your words are enough for me.
I thank you.
You got it. Since I parted ways with Rhodanthe, I thought I was no longer worthy of the company of friends. But the more I floundered on my own, the more distant my escape seemed, and I lost sight of the path ahead.
My thanks.
But now I've overcome the woman I once was. Thanks to you, Morpheus. It's all good. Let me know if you need another kick in the ass again.
She.
The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg, keeper and inheritor of the knight's virtues.
No.
Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
Yes, I am your knight.
And now study the Paladin and Batman. And now we can study the Paladin in Academia. What's a Paladin? And Batman.
Now then.
Let us return to the team. I'm tired indeed. We have done all that we can here. The only thing left to do is wait. Yeah, wait until Rhodanthe's feet stop kicking once I hang up from a rope. The pursuits of the Shadow Guard are classified, of course. I'm sorry to ask, but could you keep from mentioning these matters to our friends? What matters? What are you talking about? Alright, feels like I got more support for the knighthood thanks to Hulkenberg's increased trust in me. So we also got, the local knights are definitely on our side now that we got rid of Rhodanthe. You're welcome! Alright, Hulkenberg. Though bested, Rhodanthe refuses to admit his wrongs. Hulkenberg turns him into the Shadow Guard, and now at peace with their past. And now, just one more to go, and let's see. Scion's Essence, Special Guard Duty, high probability for Hulkenberg to defend the protagonist from an attack on his weakness, and whatever this grand fantasy is. Let's see, Heismay, Juna, Alonso, and Brigitte. Ooh. We finally have a shot in Louise. All our effort is paid off. Yep. Just a little bit of patience now, and then we can go and stick that guy. Now we can... I can't wait to see the look on his face when we jam that spear into him. Phrasing boom. We've endured so much lately. It's okay to have a drink or two, yeah? Old man was in his cups alone, but I understand it now. It makes things bearable when times are tough. Of course, today we drink to celebrate, doing it to forget our troubles, but here's to you, bub. Oh, by the way, how'd your dad die? Alcohol poisoning? Oh. I feel strange doing this, because my brother always warned me to stay inside the house at night. Well, wow, you really are sheltered, aren't you?
Let's see.
Alright, let's see if there's any other conversations to be had around here.
That's how you want to play it.
Oh. Okay, I see how it is. I don't want to walk on that path anyway. Great,
isn't it?
that was almost healed up. It just needs time. Oh, don't, yeah, just take as much time as you need.
Good stuff. Hear me out. No, it's you.
What now? Well, isn't this a now?
Come to think of it.
I sure panicked when we got captured. It's kind of a funny story now, though. Remember that time we got arrested and nearly executed? Hope the island becomes so accepting of other tribes there will come a day they no longer need this. Well, I mean, they'll still need a jail. I mean, let's not mince words here. I mean, there's plenty of... I mean, well, I mean, they're still criminals, so... You know, just like,
Here.
And there's a bed with a priestess lying on it. The people around her were clearly distraught, like they were in tears. At first glance, it seems like an image of someone who sacrificed herself, but the true meaning turned out to be the opposite. So yeah, the priestess who died in battle alongside with it. The priestess wasn't sacrificed. She fought for them and died valiantly in battle, and her people are mourning her. Yeah, again, context is key, kids. Isn't it interesting how changing the context could put things in a completely different light? Maybe that's just the nature of religion. So in other words, what you're saying is true, from a certain point of view.
Huh?
I believed in you from the very beginning. It's because of those eyes of yours. They are lovely eyes, each a different color. It's as though you're seeing the world both as it is and how it should be. Oh, well, okay. Well, way to put an artsy spin on there, but sure. Here I just thought it was Herachromia. But then again, what do I know?
Oi there! Pardon?
My near-death experience made me realize something. All this time, I never thought I was good enough for you. But the truth is, ever since we were kids, I've been in love with you. You finally said it. I thought I'd be dead before I heard those words. Aww. And all it took was just a giant human rampaging around the city to get you to finally pop the question. People here on the island are so different now. Have you noticed that? They're not just waiting around for a miracle to save them. They want to be the miracle. They've realized that what looks like a miracle often came from years of invisible effort. Yeah, no, it's amazing what a little shake-up could do for you. In this village, we remember the legendary hero kings. They fought with powerful magic which needed no igniter, but they perished. When you saved our island, it was like you were legends yourselves with a far less tragic fate. You showed me something truly wonderful. As thanks, please take this. Ooh, thank you. Ah, Stormy Sea Ring. That definitely might come in handy.
Alright. Where to?
Oh, but first, let's go and get some cheese!
Let's go.
What is there to be done? What's up? What is our nation's going?
I wonder what Louise is up to right now. The next place for the tournament is what was it again? That one country. Kingdom of Mario, yeah? It's me, Mario! Yahoo! Yeah, that's what it was. I want them to raise the place down all big like at the Grand Cathedral. Oh, great, Milo and Loveless. What do you two schmucks want? What? You mean to say he's been working in the shadows this whole time?
Yeah.
That's right. I know it's hard to accept, but I have it on good authority. That lot doing things in a way just to antagonize me. Damn it, I can't stand this. I gotta do something about it quick.
Pardon?
What is he up to? Eesh.
Oh, you're not getting off the hook for Luis is the only one left, isn't he? You're not serious.
And yeah, what are Milo and Loveless doing back here?
Dear me.
Hello, good sir. I've come to inquire about cheese.
Can we talk?
Thanks. Oh there!
Thank you, Mr. Cheeseman. Your business is much appreciated.
How tragic.
That exhibition was good fun, wasn't it?
Hey, listen. What's next? Well, stranger things have happened.
I'm out of ideas.
Beg pardon?
Well, if anything, those executions should have at least hit a bit of a. The execution should have at least slowed down a little bit now that we took care of Rhodanthe.
Say there.
Alright, got me a word from a mutual friend, Alonso. He says to give you a discount, and that's what he wants. That's what I'll do. Let's see, the Praetorian Cloth and the Phantasmadol.
Incredible.
Grand, isn't it?
Lovely.
All right. Where to?
Let's go.
You're not serious. Amazing.
Do you understand? The voice you heard was simply your imagination. There's nothing beneath this church. But I heard it. A voice from under the church. It sounded like it was suffering. Once again, you heard nothing. Is that clear? Oh, now I wonder what's going on down here, huh? Yeah, it sounds like something that might need a little investigating later.
Yeah. Gone clammy all over. Amazing. Whoa. Aha.
Hey, mister.
All right then. Let's go.
Say,
Just can't stand it.
Beg pardon?
Yeah, just keeping an eye out, just making sure there aren't any other candidates try anything sneaky.
What in the blade? Stupendous.
Beg pardon?
All right then.
Let's go. What's his aids?
What in tarnation's going on?
ow, Rhodanthe.
Alright, 12 days left until I can collect my winnings.
Sing. Beg pardon? Hey.
Hmm. Alright, let's go pay a visit to Heismay. Would the captain spare time for me? Alright, let's go and track him down. Ah, right, almost forgot while I'm here.
Look at that.
Hmm. Alright, Heismay, ready to go and deal with your village?
Now it remains to carry out the plan in Atterbury. The question is, where does the spear fit into our schemes? My apologies, but I must ask a favor of you, specifically concerning my son's urn. I'd like to search the village. If you're otherwise unengaged, might we head there?
Yep, let's get to it.
I'm in your debt.
I shall lead us there then.
On guard for monsters, we made our way cautiously by carriage to the forest near Heismay's village.
By Tadri's account, the remains weren't anywhere in the village. We searched homes, streets, even crawl spaces, but found no sign of it. Yet it was surely the work of a villager. No doubt they hid the urn somewhere it would not be found. They don't have much time. Scant moments to hide it, to avoid arousing suspicions, which means our culprit must have
Taking it out of the village.
Sure.
Maybe they rushed it out of the village?
True.
agreed. If there's no sign of it within the village's bounds, that would be the next logical step. So I suppose it went like this. A villager disagrees with Tadri, but isn't confident in speaking out directly, and then suddenly they find themselves alone with the urn. They seize the bones and hurry outside the village, an act of impulse.
Then,
If true, we're sure to find some traces on this road leading to the village. Let's keep an eye out as we move along.
Alright.
there.
There it is!
Oh, wow, there it is.
Oh,
Thank goodness. And the bones inside are safe too.
Oh, well, take a look at that, Holmes. You found it.
Right.
Excellent detective work, Heismay.
Whatever it takes to hold my son in my arms once again. It was placed haphazard in the shadow of a tree easily found. It suggests to me that the culprit did not truly wish for it to be lost to me forever. I can only think that as long as I gave up on laying my son to rest here, that will satisfy them.
however,
But is that truly how this should end?
Time to find the culprit.
Hold on.
Still want to find the person behind this?
no.
No. There's little to gain from finding this culprit. I feel a greater conflict demands resolution.
That's...
It's the villagers. If they didn't want my son buried here, I would rather have been told. Had we talked openly, perhaps we could have found a spot of mutual satisfaction. But they staked no claim, hid themselves outright, and played at accepting me, demonstrating cowardice to one they deemed an outsider. 'Tis a tendency that runs deep, yes, but the village's isolation has magnified it dramatically. With such a shadow cast, their trading relations may never recover.
So basically you want to go and smack them upside the head and get them back on track.
There are children in that village too.
So yeah, you don't want those kids to suffer for their parents' stubbornness.
Ought we really turn our backs on a village such as this? One that grows poorer and more isolated by the day?
Well, let's see if we can try and work my silver tongue. Should we try talking to the villagers about it?
You're right. The adults of the village need to address this, for their children's sakes and nothing else. I'd like to speak with Tadri and the others once again.
For our future.
My time with you has changed me all for the better. Now the time has come to pass that favor on to the villagers.
I found a way to change. Surely they too.
And yep, while the reserve Heismay will gain experience at the normal rate, which means I can swap him out. Hooray! More skills can now be inherited by the thief lineage in Academia.
Could I ask you to indulge my selfishness just a bit longer?
My thanks.
What else is new?
Thank you. Let us head back for today and return when we are ready.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, a care package.
Look at this.
Thank you.
Speaking of which,
As soon as we got some time before the fake lance is ready, I'll let Basilio and Fidelio know that we're going to set it in here for a little bit.
And I can't imagine they responded to that with a chummy little nod and a smile.
Hardly. So I made something up about how the tide was too unstable to sail on. I mean, what's more little lie on top of the heap? They bought it, I think.
most helpful.
Is that so? Well, that works out in our favor. Now we must simply carry on as we normally do, doing all our usual activities so as not to arouse their suspicions. And yeah, besides, do you really think that those two are going to say no?
Mister!
Alright, Heismay. Although he thankfully finds his son's remains, Heismay feels he's not finished here. Something must be done to ease his people's xenophobia. And then just one more for him, and then we can study the ninja. Ooh. Greatly increases Heismay's ambush damage against stunned enemies. Nice. Let's see. Maria, Barden, and Stroll.
What now?
Well, a little bit of elemental coverage can't hurt. Oh, wait, never mind. Forgot. Plunder magic. Hehe.
All right.
Just lovely.
What now?
And yeah, let's see. I think Hulkenberg should become a paladin. And yeah, well, I think let's see. Yeah, since Heismay's sniper tree here also requires us to study the Magic Knight, maybe we'll make him into a Dark Knight. Although, yeah, the Dark Knight definitely looks cool. Almost kind of looks like Sauron. And ooh, wowee, now that is a lot of armor. Holy crap. Yeah, I definitely think it's time for Hulkenberg to get her an upgrade there.
Well, now, what are we on about?
Hey. Let's see.
All right then.
Alright, today is discount day. So let's see if we can get some information.
See there.
Fancy a bit of info?
Alright, the land of the ceremony trial.
Want in on this?
The land of ceremony is a special place for us. Before they venture outside the island, our youth go there to face a trial. It's not mandatory, of course. According to what I've heard, the trial itself has to task the subject with defeating the monster within. So, what, a shadow? It is said to be a bizarre creature that doesn't resemble any living thing. I wonder if it is truly a monster.
That's between us.
Rumor has it that it likes to summon its little friends. Its companions strengthen it, and then it hits it with a barrage of wind magic. Apparently it's weak to fire, but use that to your advantage and end things quickly. Also, there's a bird-like monster called a Leogryph there. The closer you get onto it, the worse its attacks get. If I were you, I'd attack it from a distance and avoid using wind magic since it won't be effective. Alright? We better make sure we're ready first. Think a visit to Academia is in order? Alright, so yeah, well those griffins, let's see, back row is the way to go.
Grand, isn't it? All right. Where to?
Let's go. What's he says?
Perfect. Alright, just a quick save here in case something happens.
Got a deal on today.
What's he says?
Yeah, I think that should be good enough.
What in nation's going on? All right then.
Awful weather. See there.
Greetings. Well then.
Hey, mister.
Real cheap today. Got a bargain today.
What is it? We'll have a new lake here soon, won't we?
Young man. Pardon? Young man.
Pardon?
Alright, nothing else here.
talk? Can we talk? Can we talk?
Alright, Giant's Rib. That'll do. That seems to be a pretty rare ingredient. Then again, considering what you gotta do to get those things, yeah, I can't really blame it there.
This bloody rain set right now. That is...
And now I'm in a bit of an impasse here. Should I focus on the summoner since it doesn't really have that much? Yeah, I think maybe I should focus on you for unlocking the magic seeker since yeah, that is a requirement in order to unlock or ultimate or let's see. Oh yeah, the devil summoner. Unlocking your devil summoner archetype. And yeah, it's not like the summoner's going anywhere.
amazing.
Simply
All right then. Go. All right. Where to?
Let's go.
Closure.
Should we purify this stuff now? Probably not. Yeah, besides, let's see.
What now?
Yeah, weapon shop discount day. Not sure if that counts for... Well, if worst comes to worst, we can just purify it next week. And a little extra luck never hurts.
Got it. What now?
I too have the power to journey.
Let's see, Juna as the cleric, Yufa as our seeker, and Hulkenberg with the magic knight.
My aim is true from any vantage.
Yeah, I get the feeling that if we get ambushed here, we're going to get ourselves on the next elemental.
Let me see. The electric one.
All right. All right. All right.
I feel new power surging within me.
Alright, that's due.
All right.
Looks like everyone's here.
Actually,
Oh, my name is Euphazia Etorica. I'm terribly obliged to you all for being so gracious as to... No, there's no need to be so formal with us, love. I'm sure it'll take time to acclimate, so if you need anything, just ask. And don't be shy now.
I'm quite grateful.
Of course. Thank you so very much. You truly are a kind person, Miss Juna.
Because
Think nothing of it, darling. I've always been the younger sister, after all, so I'm happy to find out someone I can dote on.
Okay, anyways, enough of the powwow. So, let's get down to brass tacks here. Yeah, we still gotta deal with this bounty here, so... Let's see, recommended is the Thief, the Gunner, and the Faker. Cyro Corps unleashes full power when all its lackeys are defeated. Inflict them with Forget to keep them alive but neutralized. Got it. Let's see, Masked Dancer and Seeker for Yufa. Yeah, for that Trial Malnova. Got it.
Now then. Now then.
Now, how far do I run her then?
oh,
Let's see, Enigno. Alright, so we're heading off to Scoundrel's Hold.
We have a pending request there.
That's the cave of the bounty monster, yeah? How devious it to masquerade as a bandit.
Being it was a thief's hideout, there may be treasure stashed inside, so let's keep an eye out.
let's be off.
But remember, our primary objective is the bounty. Chase 2 rabbits and you'll catch neither.
It's your call.
I had to make camp for tonight, but we'll arrive tomorrow. Question is, can we make it back by tomorrow night?
Just leave it to me, so long as you don't go dragging your feet, of course. Yep, alright, let's go and bag ourselves a Cyclops.
Great. Let's
Okay,
move out.
here we go. Don't forget, stay alert till we get there.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up? There's some sort of altar that's appeared on the lounge. You've said something about it possessing divine powers, so give it a look. Oh, you've arranged an altar in the lounge. Use it to dedicate a heartful prayer to another person, which may increase their maximum MP. Ooh, goody.
What to pick?
Alright, well, I'll definitely get that spin at some point, so gonna call it a day. Till next time, folks, this is David on David's Brain. See when I see ya. Bye-bye.